talk about bullying. So government officials should recognize more widespread effect of bullying as a serious problem, um, as it's devastating the lives of family and community across America. So, you know, one thing about bullying, like I said, bullying can be a very, 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 very bad thing that can happen, with the kid and also the person uh, that's also doing the bullying. Because uh, you need to know why is the kid bullying. So I'm gonna tell you a story about one of the kids that were bullied back during my time. What happened to him? He was he was riding. He was talking to this girl. And he liked this girl, so she didn't like him. So the guy started messing with him about she not liking him. Kept picking at him, bullying him, name teasing, name calling, and so he ended up killing himself. You know, so like I say, uh, bullying it can lead to death real quick. So some of the key ideas, preview that we'll go through would be the definition, types of bullying, uh, bullying in schools, reason for bullying, and the effect of bullying and bully side, and some of the measures of prevention. We're gonna try to see how can we, help prevent bullying. So that's what we're gonna do. So we talk about definition. Definition of bullying. Bullying is pure aggression. So that's why the pure aggression can, sometimes lead up to death, because it don't take much. Once when you line it up, you go to 0 to 100 with bullying, and there you go. You got 3 or 4 people that got killed, or 30 or 40 people that got killed, or you just done got killed yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, pure aggression is very dangerous, and it's intentional and repeated behavior. So, if somebody start messing with you today, they're gonna be messing with you tomorrow. They're gonna mess with you Wednesday, and they're gonna mess with you days on and weeks on. So like I said, an abuse of someone physically, socially, weaker than the aggressor. So socially, like you get on internet, Facebook, YouTube, or what have you, any kind of social media website, and post certain things, or say certain things about someone, and then keep doing it over and over again, which is a form of bullying. So that's one of the things that we don't need to be dealing with. The types of bullying, could be verbal. So you can say some offensive comments, to a person, really hurt them, it causes a major problem. So that's one thing that that you shouldn't do when you're dealing with bullying. Name calling and teasing, that's a couple of examples, coming from bullying, they, calling names and all that, and that ain't good. You dealing with different people, you don't want to be, just trying to start up some, calling names on them for names, something that you don't have to deal with. So like I say, socially, it's most for girls, girls, they do a lot of that, being on the websites, social media sites and stuff like that, doing all the bullying. Guys doing it too as well. They start to act, they start to change a little bit every now and then. So they also do it. It's cyberbullying, the cell phones, the internet, it all goes the same way. Bullying in schools, a lot of times it's gonna happen more times at elementary, because the supervision is very low. So, and then it kind of slows a little bit towards the middle school. So like I say, people want to know why, some reason why, you want to bully. So a lot of times, we did some research, and they talk about sense of power. Some of the ones that bully, they want to have like a sense of power, or and they know they talking or messing with someone that they won't take up for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So they know who they bothering. So like I say, that's why a lot of times people want to feel like they want to be a bully. most given reasons they talk about race, disability, overweight, um, sexual oriented, sexual orientated, So, like I say, but you ain't have like short term and long term effects of bullying. You know what I'm saying? So we'll just go figure. For the short term, you have like insomnia, headache, nausea. You have some of that like that. In the long term, it'd be more like anxiety, low self-esteem, stuff like that. Uh, but like due to the increase of suicide because of bullying, it's very important for the policy. To be drafted, for the importance of bully prevention. So like I said, we're gonna always try to see what we can do as a community to try to help, you know, people who are bulleting and who are the ones who are being bullied. So we're gonna try to help both of them as well. So, uh, I'm gonna have you with this conclusion. Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, we don't be able to foresee the future. As far as bullying will commit suicide. We can't see that. But however, you know what I'm saying, uh, we try to call for a change on the policy to make it more stringent actions. What I'm saying, can be taking place for the ones who are being bullied. Anyone have any questions? All right. I really appreciate it. Thank you.